Mr. Bryant Tillery, how does it feel to be honored tonight?
Oh, it's a blessing and a privilege. I'm humbled by it. Thank you.
So you've been a professional educator for at least 15 years now. How did you know that that was your purpose?
Well, started off going back into social services, probably in my early 20s, where I realized that, you know what? Our kids aren't the problem. Our kids are the solutions. So I wanted to get in on the fight on the inside as opposed to continuing to fight on the outside.
What would you say is the best part, the most important part, the most rewarding part of your job and your profession?
Their life accomplishments. When I see them 5, 10, 15, 20 years later, then the professionals that they become, not just athletes, not just entertainers, but the professionals who are now doctors, lawyers, those who want to be their own entrepreneurs. Those are the things where I look at the lessons that I learned in the classroom. Outside the classroom, those are the things that are most rewarding.
Well, we want to say thank you, and we're so happy to have you here tonight. So congratulations and enjoy your evening.
Thank you and appreciate it. I'm humbled. Thank you.
It is a great pleasure to continue to introduce our 2017 recipients. So this next recipient is a teacher, is an educator. Bryant Tillery is his name. Some of you know him. Bryant is a middle school instructor at St. Charles Borromeo School. He is a dedicated, resourceful, and goal-driven professional educator with a solid commitment, ladies and gentlemen, to social and academic growth and development of all students. He is also an accomplished in designing effective literacy material and providing teacher support. Mr. Tillery holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology from Pace University. Yeah, you can give him love on that. You can give him love. With a minor in history and business administration, he is also a member of the American Psychology Association. He is grateful to have a job that allows him to draw on the elements of teaching that have long been a part of who he is while working with students who continue to inspire him each and every day. Please give a thunderous round of applause to Mr. Bryant Tillery.
Good evening, everyone. Just want to take a second to say thank you. All glory goes to God. I want to say thank you, Mom, Dad, rest in peace. Thank you, Mrs. Days. I appreciate this. You know I'm humbled by you and your honor society. Everything that you've done. 14 years ago, we had a nice conversation at a desk inside the Kennedy Center. And you were talking to the 6th grade teacher that your son was about to have, but you were talking about me when you said, they have a new real tough teacher there, he's mean, but I need that for Shane. Our relationship has spanned over a decade, and it's only grown, and it's only gotten better. So I thank you for this humble award that I'm receiving tonight. I want to say thank you to my Kennedy Center family. It took me 2 years to get there, but 20 years later, it was a great experience. It's a great experience that allowed me to get involved with a lot of families, not just the kids. It's about the families, it's about the development of each and every one of those individuals. I'd like to say thank you to my St. Charles family, St. Charles Borromeo, starting with Monsignor Wallace Harris, Sister Mary Ann, Sister Odessa, Miss Aaliyah Francis, now with Mr. Dan Foss. Thank you, and I thank them for allowing me the opportunity to continue to work towards and work with your students to develop and grow. I also want to say thank you to my brothers and sisters. Thank you for tough love. Thank you for sharpening the steel with my older sister who, if you ever met her, you would know that she's a tough nut to crack, but without her, I know I'm definitely not standing here. And then we also have my other sister who is present tonight. You told on me a lot when we was kids. And because of that, because of the corrections that came when Mom got home, I'm able to stand in front of you here now as your baby brother, and I say thank you to you, I say thank you to Bruce, I say thank you to Cindy. Love you. I also want to say and acknowledge my 3 girls, because without each one of them, I don't know how fulfilling my life would be right now. So whether it's Tiffany, whether it's Maya, whether it's little Mooch trying to hide right now, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being a part of my life and making sure every stage of my life that I'm responsible enough to make sure that when these lights are on, I've done nothing to embarrass you. But I also take that to my St. Charles Borromeo students. See, it's just amazing when you think about things, the situations that they find you in, the areas that they find you in. And when they're sitting in that classroom and they're listening to every word that it is you say, they're making sure that what it is that you're saying is what you're living. So I make sure each and every day, even though I'm going to make mistakes, I tell them we make mistakes, but we get up and we keep going forward. We never go backwards. So for all of you St. Charles Borromeo families, Kennedy Center families who've allowed me this honor or afforded me the opportunity to get this honor, thank you, because without you entrusting me with your children, I wouldn't be here either. Mo, love you, bro. This was probably one of the best surprises walking in here tonight and seeing you. And most of you, obviously, you don't, or none of you know what my history is with Deshaun. Deshaun and myself met each other at a stage in our lives where we were all in transition. But what we did was, we competed during the day athletically, but then in the evenings, we made sure we pushed each other to make sure that we was doing the things that we were supposed to do, because we didn't just want to be statistics. We wanted to be young men who became older men, and the only way to do that is to live. So we made sure we took care of each other. So I thank you and everybody that's associated with us. I'm not going to take up much more time, but the one last thing that I want to say, Michelle, please stand up. My beautiful wife, Michelle. Thank you for everything. Without you, I know I'm not standing here. We've been through some trying times and tribulations, but for 2+ decades, it's been you and I against the world and raising our family. And if you allow me, hopefully I can get another 100 years out of you. So in conclusion, thank you. I'm humbled. I'm humbled to be standing here. Thank you, Mrs. Days, for that entry, because I knew, as Mr. Neely stated, my other 3 guys that are out there, Pernell, Lloyd, and Neely, that I was going to get a standing ovation after what you just did, so I'm happy that you did it. Thank you, guys, and I appreciate it. Love you.